The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion, 7-6. The Braves broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-5. They now have 5 straight wins. The Los Angeles Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 9-3. The Padres got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-2. Kyle Zimmer won his 5th game out of the bullpen as Kansas City took care of the Blue Jays 4-3. Trevor Cahill earned win number 7 this season, helping lead the Angels over Detroit 2-1. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest news and rumors as the trade deadline approaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Miami Marlins. Miguel Sano, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Tonight for
Standing
Minnesota,
in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try. But it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Prado's up with it. Step on the back for 1. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, man, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Line towards center field. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins retired in short order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
The shortstop. Yeah, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So stepping in, JT Riddle, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Astudillo gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in,
the
Brian
third
Anderson.
baseman.
And there's a look at his home and road splits
Anderson.
so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kepler is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a high strike there, 0-1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
I keep leaving that shit up.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Sano, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. In now, Eric Thames. And you can see his home road splits there.
The right
fielder has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Thames behind 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And the green light there, but he's fooled by the curve. 3-1. And he misses, ball 4. It is Curtis Granderson. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Granderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now,
the catcher.
First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. stepping in, Jose Barrios, as we
Leading
are
off
all
for the
set
Twins,
to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 17.
Ready with the first
Jose
pitch. Here it comes.
Barrios.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes.
Now
That elevated fastball.
shortstop.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But
Gonzalez.
most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Ball 1.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Striding into the box,
fielder.
Max Kepler. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The left fielder,
That's why I always
20,
said, Dan, there's no
Eddie
justice in this game. This guy
Rosario.
watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D'Lo. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly
Up
things
next
can
for the
turn
Twins.
around in this game. He gets the
right
first 2
fielder.
outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
1-0. Here it is. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Kepler, the runner at third. Rosario at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Martin Prado now. His
Leading
average
off
for
for
the
the
year
Marlins,
sits in the 280s
the second
entering
baseman,
play.
Martin.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting none.
So striding forward now, Pablo
number
Lopez,
49.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box, number 51, fouled away. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 0-1 pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already,
The
and that's
batter, number 10.
2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Cruz racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. To his right. Sano. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Striding in once again.
done in here?
No, I'll come back in.
What gold is in that mountain is cursed. We will take only what was promised to us. Only what... Talk is cheap. Yeah, exactly. Right? When they throw it up, we'll find out who's the best.
Jonathan Scope. He got the top one. It was a ground down victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Thames. 2 gone.
Now batting,
ready now, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Line towards center field. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. Striding in, Eric Thames.
Leading off
lead it
for
off
the
here
Marlins,
against Jose Barrios.
the right fielder, Eric Thames.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Sano scoops it up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now batting, first baseman.
So one away
Logan
here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Morrison is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis.
Ready for another chance?
Granderson.
He flew out in his last at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Williams Astudillo.
Leading
We'll
off for the
start
Twins,
things out as we begin
the
the
catcher,
fifth.
number 64.
In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
The tag gets one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin.
So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Up with it now is Prado. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
striding in, Max Kepler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's too high.
That misses. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Hey, there's a good job of battling
Up next
right
to
there,
the
Hero.
Twins.
Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And it's fouled away. Kepler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. Ball here, 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 1 away now and that'll bring in the second baseman, Martin Prado. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Prado, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Martin Prado
now
becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound.
Number
goes
51.
out the window. He just mixed it his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 51. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 10.
After back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Riddle is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. To first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a pair through 5, all even at 2-2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He sends the leader off in the Minnesota end of the sixth. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out of the inning, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop Riddle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Alberto Mejia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kepler comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So
the right fielder, number 7,
Miami, Eric Thames. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Logan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Digging in now, C.J. Cron.
Leading off
a
with the
strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
C.J. Cron.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this
Now
one.
batter.
Pretty much has been
Number
sure
64.
outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Outside.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone
batting.
and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark,
Pinch
that's
hitting
the
for the
oldest
Twins.
trick in the book, right? You
Number
use
11.
one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for
And
the
now
Twins.
back to the leadoff spot for the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with
Kepler.
that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard liner to center field. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Your
Trevor
attention,
May
please.
will come on now and make
Now
his
pitching for
55th appearance of the year.
Number 65. Trevor.
So digging in now, Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shot got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And there's the
Now
first
batting.
out.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there are 2 away now.
Back.
The back.
Second
baseman.
coming out of the bullpen.
Marcy.
And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ladies
Neil
and gentlemen,
Walker will come
your
on to
attention,
pinch hit
please.
here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 18, Neil Walker.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 32 home runs and 73 driven in. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Marlin.
Your
Wei
attention,
Chen
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
Marlins.
so to start the 8th.
Number
Up next
20.
for Minnesota,
Wei
Eddie
Yen.
Rosario. And this time
Chen.
ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting, the right
Next
fielder.
will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Big swing by Scope now, and the ball traveling well to left field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More to come from Marlins Park right after this.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Blake.
Shooting threes.
Leading off the inning, number 51, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 30 home runs on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, JT Riddle.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle, fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No outs, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brian Anderson, who could really use a knock here for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball.
The right
he didn't
fielder,
miss
number
it.
7.
Nice swing right there,
Eric.
driving it into the outfield for a out.
In now, Eric Thames, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in, Logan Morrison.
Number baseman, number 99, Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Marlins get one back.
Ladies
Ronald
and gentlemen,
Torreyes
your
will try to
attention,
get his
please.
club a little 9th inning insurance as
For
he'll grab a
Minnesota,
bat to pinch hit,
number
leading things
67,
off here.
Ronald Torreyes.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage. You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and more obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now.
The
pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Kepler.
Into the box, Max Kepler, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. With runners in scoring position this season, Rosario is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Number
Taylor
55
Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Kepler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the
Jorge
box now.
Alfaro.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Oh, fucking sucking it up.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The batter, number 14.
Into the box.
Second, your attention, please.
We'll get the call to
the
pinch
Marlins.
hit here as we'll see what he
Number
can do with
22,
2 out and the base
Ryan
is empty.
Jim.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Miami down to their last strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Rogers has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Starting off in the National League East, the Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. Jose Abreu had 3 hits in the contest, helping the White Sox push past the Mets 3-2. Odubel Herrera drove in 3, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Buccos totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. Colton Wong was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 7-2. Kike Hernandez had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 6-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The San Diego Padres completed a short visiting Orioles 5-2. The Bronx Bombers got 12 hits in this one as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 8.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Miami Marlins. Lamont Wade makes his big league debut right after this. Sanchez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1-0 the count. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. 3-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and I fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Back up the middle. Shin picks it up. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not...
Bored. Board point.
Lead up for the Marlins.
Under color baseball, he's slightly over there. This guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Anderson waits on the 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball 2. High to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. One out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Oh, fuck.
Astudillo over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
So bases are empty
the
here
third
with
baseman,
2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. Odorizzi's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice
Batting
knock
fourth.
by the 3-hole hitter. I
The
know
right
there's
fielder.
2 outs, but they always say
Logan.
with your man coming up, the number
Morrison.
4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison. Fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Now a good... pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
The catcher.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alfaro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. High in the air out to center field. Buxton waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins played a run here on the double by Logan Morrison. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Sano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Oh, it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Neil Walker. He enters this one second.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Walker.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Walker stands at second with no outs. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit. All of a sudden, we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ryan Schimpf is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Sanchez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back.
But I need Embiid to have a fucking game. I need him to have 25 points and 12 rebounds. Yeah, I need Giannis to go off.
He usually carries.
Huh?
Giannis usually carries.
I need Simmons to have 8 fucking assists. Should pay out $4,000 fucking dollars. I'm starting to get back into the NBA. I hated it for so long. It was so boring, but it's getting good again. Got a lot of good players.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot more in the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this draft class is kind of weak, but the next one is really good.
Oh no, don't start holding yourself, buddy. I need you to come out second half and explode. But I do need y'all to lose.
Giannis, he's tough.
He's a fucking beast. I need what's the name to have a good Middleton to go off too. Middleton to get like 20. That's my last bet. Man, I gotta put this shit. I gotta put it to rest for a minute. I lose too much money. I had one last night with for fucking 4Gs. I got everything right and on the Blazers game except for the one motherfucker had 14 points the first half. I need him to get 23 fucking points the total game. This motherfucker disappeared the second half. Hold up. I was so fucking mad, man. Everything was right. Damn, they kicked me out completely. Even everybody at work was like, yo, that's the perfect bet. That's gonna fucking pay out.
Who didn't score?
Who the fuck was it? Brandon Ingram. 14 points the first fucking half. Second half, he disappeared. Ended up with 16 points. I need him a 24. Look at that shit. 4 G's that paid. I was so fucking mad last night. That shit was. I had Zion, I had McCollum, I had Whiteside, and I had the Pelicans money line. I had Carmelo because I knew Dame was out, so everybody had to step up. This motherfucking Ingram killed me, man. Everybody's like, damn, you want to get $4,000 tonight? I'm like, bet. Nope, didn't happen.
And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life?
Are you
Grinding
serious?
on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll make it back in safely at third.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The left fielder.
And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn the double play at 6'2", 200-plus pounds.
Oh, my God.
Move over to third base with a
This
rocket
fucking
arm.
dude.
Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
There it is, grand slam.
It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, JT.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game.
That Sam is only got one
and they
assist.
smell blood.
Are you
Boy,
fucking
Dero, you hit
kidding
the
me,
nail
dude?
right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time. And it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Brian Anderson is on deck. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Grounded to short. Gonzalez is there. And that's the second out.
The batter, the third baseman,
For the Marlins,
Brian
Anderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Your attention, please.
Mejia enters from
Now
the pen in
pitching
just
for
the
the
second
win.
inning, so they'll hope to get some
Number
length out
49.
of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Mejia.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his
Now
head
batting.
too much, because that's
The
his
catcher,
second hit of the ball game.
Jorge.
This one a double.
Alfaro.
I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Oh! Hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins on top, 6-0. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6.
Minutes, and I got like 4 assists.
In the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the lead start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Wade.
The next twin up, Lamont Wade. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Pittsburgh area native Neil Walker will kick things off when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And here comes Neil Walker now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1. And
now
with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And
the batter number 22,
middle infielder
second
Ryan
baseman,
Schimpf.
Ryan.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drop.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Here's Byron Buxton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Buxton.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 18 homers and 54 runs batted in. Pulled toward right center field. Morrison shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sanchez,
leading
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the
pitcher,
ballgame.
number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Oh, got him to swing. Out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Now batting, left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Riddle hits a little over the 270 mark. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third base
delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Goodwin is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now in the box, C.J. Cron. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this,
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 99. Logan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Logan Morrison. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
The first baseman,
him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0. He's going to have to
have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line drive to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 6-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Williams Astudillo. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Well hit to right, but foul. Swing and a liner, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
Up
One
next
away.
Now
with the plate, Lamont Wade. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing.
Oh, go! This kid got me.
He got all of that ball, and it's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Ladies and gentlemen,
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Twins, number 11, Jorge.
Lays off 1-0. 287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 44 RBIs. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. No hits to this point. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your
Chase
attention,
DeYoung
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Simmons got no assist. 40 rebounds. Look at this dude's doing. Well, I'm done. Here's another rebound.
Next for Miami, Brian Goodwin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And that's into the corner, of foul ball in right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is under it, 1 away.
The batter, number 22,
Ryan
second
Schimpf,
baseman,
for 1 with a run
Ryan
scored thus far.
Schimpf.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
We're gonna make free throws to save his fucking life.
2-2 one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here now's the pitcher, Sanchez.
Number 3.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please.
Now pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Johnny Venters.
Because they get them to sit at their feet and give you the ball.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He got no fucking assist. Damn, Moses got 20. What the fuck? That's gonna win. That might win. This is looking shaky. That's good. Ben Simmons kills me.
The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
back to the top of the Miami
leading
lineup now, and stepping in Curtis
the left
Granderson.
fielder.
Perhaps he can drive
Curtis
another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Granderson waits on the 1-2, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he fouls this one off. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, the shortstop,
digging in.
The fuck is Simmons doing? For now, I pick Philly players unders.
Strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Popped up. Sano in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Brian Anderson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 0-2. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
So here's the
right
hitter,
fielder,
Logan Morrison. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Morrison carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now a swing and
you gotta be fucking
right
kidding
behind
me.
home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Granderson over at second. Riddle on at first with 2 down. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
If Simmons don't start shooting 6, this is gonna suck.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Lamont Wade. He's coming off a home run in his previous at-bat. This has certainly been a storybook first day in the show for him.
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
A ball and a strike now. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dero, what are your final thoughts on it? He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ronald Turias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Win. Number 67, Ronald
Rounded
Turias.
slowly to the left side. Riddle has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the batting order turns over.
Center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Twins are set down.
Your
Matt
attention,
McGill
please.
will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
The sniper.
Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get the ball back to Giannis. Ah, oh, come on, that lazy ass three. The Sixers ain't gonna be shit until Simmons starts shooting the fucking ball. Ain't shit. Come on. Drive, Nick. Here we go.
Matt McGill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's ball three, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Lifted the other way out to left center. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And now plate Ryan Schiff. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. As a look, now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Walker on second. Goodwin on at first with nobody out. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Wow.
The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Your
Number
attention,
51
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. Home runs up to 30 now. And 64 runs batted in. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson.
Now batting.
He's driven in 4 already
Curtis.
Yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They still lead it 6-3. Bruce Steckenrider comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71.
Now to the plate,
Drew.
Marwin gets.
I'll be back, y'all. Alright. You got this giant shit on. It ain't football season, it's baseball season. What's good, huh? Oh shit. Excuse me.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Play with the sorry ass Yankees.
I'm a Marlins
Comes set and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Ready on 1 and 2.
I know one thing, I'm after players.
Not by much. It's 2-2.
Can I get traded? Can I get the fuck out of here? They in trouble this year, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody gonna hit them motherfuckers, yo. But y'all coming out there with the best of them.
On the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft.
I don't know why they just stay suspend the whole team for the year and make their minors step up.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
Just grab the top players from the minors and say, hey, y'all get to play for majors the whole year. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they could do that.
To start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
I mean, they got baseball top players that's usually quiet, like, yo, fuck the Astros. Cheating motherfuckers.
They going in on David Ortiz.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
A snitch.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle.
You were still
I think that happens when you're facing
Oh, shit. But,
Every stitch up as
everybody cheats in
without
baseball.
a doubt is gone.
But it's the whole team all in one. Like, these
Nigga, you got cooked, nigga.
Still has the
that shit hit the back of the stage. God damn, he killed that shit. God.
They showed the ball running to the plate, saying, "Don't take my shirt off." He had that freaking that thing
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul
Oh,
territory.
yeah, they was talking about that.
Yeah, the microphone on his jersey.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Listen to the
Yo, they was cheap like a motherfucker. They had like Morse code going for pitches and shit. Yo, they was cheap and bad.
I mean, but they got
hit to third. Anderson takes it in. Throw on to first again, and then the Twins are now down to their final out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Hey, like the owner ain't fucking know they was cheap. You know, you can fire yourself, nigga.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
You know, all the motherfuckers is cheap. They knew that bullshit.
There's a shot out to right center
Shit, come on.
field.
Fuck.
And this
These
will get all the way
motherfuckers
to
will
the
not
wall
give
now.
up. I had these niggas 6-0.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive
Motherfuckers
the
been
ball
fighting
into
me
the
the whole
airplane,
time.
nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Look at this shit. This nigga can't get nobody out. Come on, man.
He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back to
number
back sliders.
64.
Nice job by the batter right there.
Your
Just
attention,
misses the
please.
first one, makes
Now
the
running your
adjustment,
walk.
stays a little shorter, and drives
Number
the next one for a
73.
base.
Yeah, I bet them to lose, but I bet them to at least try.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win.
I'm telling you, Sixers ain't gonna be shit. Ben Simmons don't shoot the ball, man.
And tonight's
How you supposed to be a starter? You don't shoot the ball.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
Jumped out
6
to an
runs,
early lead
11
in the
hits,
first and never
no
looked
errors.
back.
I don't
They left
understand
7
it.
on base.
Gets the win on the mound. His first.
This dude every time don't shoot the fucking ball. You supposed to be starting, nigga. You sitting in this game with 5 motherfucking points. What y'all gonna do in the playoffs? How get your ass handed to you? Y'all gonna fucking. They can't win on the road. They won like 2 games on the road this year. It's straight fucking garbage. Oh my God. Hold on, no. Niggas lost my $100. Y'all trash, man.
Joel Embiid is like really unhappy because
Yeah, you should be. You suck.
gifts to react to his highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Deserves Better gift collection. Now I'm so happy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like this. I love Mountain Dew, but I don't know why they put him in the commercial.